Let's make some cookies. This is a Greek cookie. I don't know how to pronounce it. Here is the word and it's in the title as well. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce it, but let's start baking. Alright, so these are the slivered almonds I'm using. We want 125 grams, which is exactly the same amount that's in this bag. I'm just going to open them up and toast them. My pan is on a medium-high heat. So yeah, we're just going to slightly get them all nice and toasted. I also got my oven preheated at 175 degrees Celsius. Alright, so with the almonds, we're just going to keep flipping them around occasionally until they become nice and toasted. Until they look something like this, we're just going to set that aside. Alright, in the bowl here, I have got 450 grams of butter softened at room temperature. I'm going to beat this for 10 minutes. Not 8, not 9, but a full 10 minutes to get it really, really nice and pale and fluffy. Alright, 10 minutes is up. It looks something like this. Now we're going to have 2 egg yolks room temperature going in, as well as a teaspoon of almond extract if you want to use vanilla. If you don't want almonds, you don't have to add the almond, like the chunks of almond or the almond extract. You can substitute it, leave the almonds out and just have vanilla, but we're going with the almond today. So the almond, a teaspoon of almond and 2 egg yolks, just going to beat it to combine. I'm also, after each ingredient going in, just going to give this a nice good scrape. Now we want to add in half a cup of cognac. We're using the Kruger, I don't even know how to say it. This is the cognac we're going to be adding, but before we add, actually now I'll add the half cup, but we'll leave a tiny little bit in the glass. So we got a little bit left in here. It's not as bad as I remember it. I remember when I first brought it, I loved it. Tried it a couple of weeks after, hated it. I like it again. Anyway, so back to this. So we added in half a cup of the cognac. We're going to beat that in to combine it. And now I've got 1 cup of icing sugar going in. Same thing, beat it to combine. Scrape. Now we want to add about 5 cups of plain flour, but I'm only going to be adding in 1 cup at a time. So first cup going in. And I'm going to start with the beaters, but I'm going to end up doing it by hand when it starts to get a bit more tougher and stiffer. Cup number 2. And it's at this point for me, I'm going to start doing it by hand. So now I add cup number 3. Cup number 4. And you can take over my arms first. And cup number 5.
You haven't even added the cognac.
Yes, I have.
Fucking really?
And I had a sip of it too. It's not that bad. It's better than I remembered.
Oh, well, now I can't drive today. Girlfriend's an alcoholic.
Wow.
9 in the afternoon, in the morning, and she's drinking already.
I got some stuff on my phone, but it ain't 9.
Close
right.
enough.
Ready for the almonds?
Fuck. How?
And now they're gonna be mixed.
Isn't this your recipe?
It's so hot, but I was just beating
Am I getting an hourly rate?
10 minutes straight.
Am I getting an hourly rate?
No, you're gonna eat cookies after.
Fair play.
Right. I think that's good. So, it's a very stiff, thick consistency, but it's just so light and fluffy at the same time. It's really weird, really cool, and I'm excited for it. Alright, so this is a very sticky dough, but I'm just going to roll it out into balls, flatten it a bit, and kind of make it a crescent shape. You want to make it a couple centimeters in thickness. And we got about a tablespoon of mixture. I might actually try and just slightly dust my hands with flour to help. That helps so much better. Alright, so we'll do that. So flour, about about a tablespoon, roll it, flatten it, and try to shape it. Alright, so I got them all shaped out here. I'm really hoping that's correct. It's the best kind of shape I can get. But these are going to go into the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, so we got 12 in the oven baking. I got another 12 on this tray, 6 on this tray, and I ran out of trays, but I got another 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over here ready to go. Alright, the first lot is out of the oven. They went in for the full 25 minutes. They've only been out for a minute. Nick's already stolen one. Because he is a bit impatient. He's been asking for these for weeks now. And this is my first time making them, so hopefully they're okay. I know my shaping is definitely off, but practice will just make perfect, I suppose. So I'm just putting them onto a cooling rack to cool completely. And once they cool, then we'll ice them in the sugar. Alright, so the audio's gone on this clip, but that's what they look like all plated with the icing sugar on top. Alright, so it's just dusted with icing sugar on top, and now I'm going to give it a taste test. Oh wow, it's really crumbly.
It coats your mouth a lot. But I think it's nice.
I like the flavour, I don't like the texture. It tastes like, the texture's like sand when you bite it.
Don't think you like the texture.
I am fuzzy with textures though. It's good though. I like the icing sugar. I really like the flavour. But yeah. So
It doesn't look like it'd be kind of crumbly, but it is. Yeah.
it is quite crumbly. But Nick's Nanna used to make them for when he was a kid.
So good.
And because he's Greek from his Nanna's side, or his dad's side, he did say that these remind him, like, taste the same. So that's good. I really like it. It's just, the texture was a lot sandier than I expected. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my future uploads. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Do 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 do. I wanna be a man. Just beat it. Just beat it, beat it. Oh. So you want it to be about a couple tablespoons, a couple oh my god, what am I trying to say? You want to make it a couple centimeters in thickness.